Can we just get one thing straight to begin with? And that is that they're actually not saying either of them. What you're hearing is not Yanny and it's not Laurel. It's neither of them. What it actually is
fucking nigger.
Yanny or Laurel? That's the big question at the moment. That is going absolutely viral. Probably more so than the blue and black or white and gold dress. It was blue and black by fact. If you didn't see blue and black, that's alright. There's science to back it up. But anyway, there's this new one. What do you hear? Yanny or Laurel? And I think there's a very basic explanation for this. I'm not a scientist and I don't fully understand how sound works. It's not my field. I'm unsure at the moment if this is just like a huge meme and I'm not in on it yet and I don't understand completely because everyone is dead set on it going, this says if you can't hear Laurel, you're a Neanderthal. Okay, fair enough. Then they debate and they're like, yeah, but I can't hear Yanny. Yeah, but all I hear is Laurel. But I hear Yanny. I've never heard Laurel. I heard one and now I hear the other. It's like, yes, of course you can. Both sounds are there. And it's very obvious for one very obvious reason. And that is because there are two voices. Am I stating the obvious here? Is this just a big joke and everyone's just like playing along and being like, yeah, no, there's one voice and it's definitely saying this one thing. But do people honestly not realize that that is the reason you hear two voices? If people are just playing along and they know this and they're just playing along saying, yeah, I know there are two voices, but I can only hear this one, then fair play. But it doesn't seem like anyone... It seems to me like people genuinely believe that these two voices are actually one and that they're somehow hearing it as Yanny and then hearing it as Laurel. And it's just the one noise and they're hearing that one noise say two different things. And I think that's what people think. That's not it. It's two voices. One saying Yanny, one saying Laurel. First time I saw it, the first 10 times I watched it straight, I went Yanny, Yanny, Yanny. Because it goes, does this say Yanny or Laurel? And I just read, does this say Yanny? So I was like, Yanny, 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 Yanny. Then I read Laurel, and then all I can hear now is Laurel. I'm like, Laurel, Laurel. Yeah, I'm focusing. And then I go, let's hear Yanny. And now I can, Yanny. All right. It's two voices. Is it really that hard? One's higher, quieter, and whispered. One's really low, and it's kind of there in the foreground, which is why the vast majority is saying it's Laurel. Because you can hear Laurel over Yanny. Because it says Yanny, Yanny, Laurel. And then you add them together and it makes this weird sound. Anyway, and there's people changing the pitches. It's completely irrelevant. Just the low end is Laurel. The high end is Yanny. It's not that deep, fam. I don't know. I picked this out like the first time I listened to it. I was like, yeah, there's clearly two voices and that is why I can hear two different words and sounds. But it doesn't seem like anyone else is picking it out. So I'm just going to tell you how it is. So basically, there's two voices. So you know those memes where everyone's like, oh, we're going to play a meme song with sand. And then they just grab some sand or an item and they just... And you're like, oh, that's clearly the song they're playing, right? Well, here's an example. So I'm gonna beat a song now, and to me, I'm gonna know exactly what song that is. You're not gonna have a clue, and I'm gonna tell you what song it is, and it still won't sound like the song, but you're gonna go, oh, I can hear that now. No idea, right? That's because it doesn't sound like anything. I'm just clapping. And really, you'd know if it was a beat, but I'm doing melody and rhythm. Well, rhythm is a beat. I'm doing just a melodic line, right? So you can't tell by a beat what a melodic line is. But if I then tell you that I was trying to do a rendition of Rockstar, it now all of a sudden sounds like Rockstar, even though it's not. But now you go, hey, I'm feeling like a rock star. Like, it's clearly not, but you think it is because you tell yourself that's the sound coming out, so clearly it has to be that. When it's not. And fam, it's really not that deep. Let's have another example. We got this box. It's now scratchboard. Right? Gonna play a meme song. Ready? All Star by Smash Mouth. It isn't, and it doesn't sound like that, but because in your head you're now singing along, it does sound a bit like that. It sounds like, hey, that could be All Star. It isn't, but hey, now that I am cognitively thinking about it, and I am now thinking, all right, that's All Star. It might sound like All Star to you. So if you didn't pick up that that was All Star, which you probably didn't, rewind and then watch it over, singing All Star in your head from the beginning, and you'll go, yeah, that sounds like All Star, when it doesn't. And this is used a lot of times. If I'm saying something and you can't understand me, as soon as I tell you what I was saying, it sounds dead obvious what like, in a song, right? I listen to a lot of metal music, and you can't comprehend what people are saying because they're just doing these loud growls and high ends. They're just like, so like you can't understand that, right? But if you know the lyrics and you start listening, then you go, oh, well, that's clearly that. That's clearly what he's saying. Even though previously, before knowing what was being said, you had no idea what was being said. But now that it's in your head that this is what is being said, it's what you hear. Really complicated. My first initial thought was that this is Yanny because it says Yanny, so all I heard was Yanny. Then I considered that it might sound like Laurel, and then it sounded like Laurel. I'm going to play it for you. So the high and annoying voice is Yanny, and the lower voice is Laurel. And they're just put together, and you hear one or the other, or both at the same time. Yanny, 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 Yanny. It does sound more like Laurel, Laurel, Laurel. But I don't personally hear a law at the beginning because the ya at the beginning is way more prevalent. It's especially listening through a phone speaker. It just sounds like yarrel, yarrel, yarrel. Doesn't sound like Laurel until I read that that's one of the options. And that's the point I'm trying to make. It's way too deep. I've made this video way deeper than what it really is. It's just a hearing test. That is all it is. It's a Yanny, Laurel, whichever one you hear. It's a fucking test. It's not that deep, fam. But if you want to stick around, check out some of my other videos. I have a main channel. Go check that out. I upload like actual videos there. Link over there, subscribe. This channel is going to be from now on my second channel where I upload either terrible content like this or I upload gaming videos or behind the scenes videos. So go check them out. Anyway, thank you for watching and I'll see you later.